2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What if I could write a song that made it so we didn't even have to talk, we just knew it. We could quit fussing around and just do it. What if I could have a car that didn't need to go, cause we were already there, and we didn't have to worry about getting homesick. I would take that song in that car mad far. But if I could go back to my dad when he's a boy and take away some of that pain, maybe things could have worked out some other way. What if I could go back to before when I was born and try to leave some kind of warning that you'll always feel alone and it will always be storming. I got no such way. What if I could go back to the Pearl Diver's mom and tell her, baby, maybe keep your daughter. She's so strong and she'll be a fish out of water. Write a song that made it so we didn't even have to talk, we just knew it. We could quit fucking around. My good friend told me that the earth is flat. I don't really know about that. If the earth is flat, what about the UFOs? I know we used to believe in those. Lo and behold, you see the earth is a sphere. That is exactly what I was hoping to hear. I'll be here on earth all of the days between when I die and my birth. I may never know, but I'll be going, then I'll be going. I'll be willing to entertain anything you can explain. Just give me something that I can hear underneath the atmosphere. Oh, and behold, I can tell from here whether the earth is flat or a sphere. I'll be here on earth all of the days between when I die and my birth. I may never know, but I'll be growing, feels very nice here. Thank you for having us. This is one of our newer songs. So hard, and if it's so bad, why do we put up with it? I know we'd rather try to count stars and keep counting cracks in the pavement. And it'd be easy if it wasn't so hard. Easy if it wasn't so hard. It'd be easy if it wasn't so hard. Easy if it wasn't so hard. It'd be wild if it weren't so tame. We'd be running if it weren't so lame. Everything could have been different if we hadn't done it all so the same. It'd be easy if it wasn't so hard, and if it's so bad, why do we keep doing it? I know we'd rather try to count stars and keep counting cracks in the pavement. So hard. It'd be easy if it wasn't so hard. Easy if it wasn't so hard. It'd be easy if it wasn't so hard. Easy if it wasn't so hard. It'd be easy if it wasn't so. If it wasn't so. If it wasn't so. Thank you. This song's even newer than that song. I know we just released a recording of this song. It's on the internet and all of the places that you try to find music, and do find it. Max has all the technology at his feet that we ever would have needed, but they're trying to give us more, and this song is about that. 1, 2, 3. AI needs more water than 100,000 humans, not just so we can ask it stupid questions. AI needs more money than 100 billion first place. The billionaires brought him here. So give me a good guy, or give me an amen. Humans are gonna need AI if we're ever gonna get to Mars. Once ASI turn this place into a graveyard. Like an alien invasion, I hope they have some human persuasion. Or we'll get the bad end of their equation. So give me good AI, or give me an amen. AI needs more water. AI needs more water. AI needs more water. It needs more water. It needs more water than human. That one's difficult. They all sound the same if you're not playing them, but good job, Max. Thanks for playing all the notes on that one. To my right is Mike Martinez. I'm Matt O'Brien. We are Flying Object.
Wait, which one? Oh, sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's a graffiti writer writing a screenplay about a just start the whole song over.
That's what I was thinking, the same thing.
Everybody had a reason they wanted to, and then I was gonna try to just go.
I was sending a message to you in my mind.
You're like, we can hang in there like pros, or we could stop like pros right now and just start over.
I'm gonna play the song like this with a capo.
It's better this way. We were talking about it earlier. He still hasn't seen the technology at his feet. It's just the tuning.
All right.
2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a graffiti writer writing a screenplay about a novelist writing a song about how all of the movies these days are so meta and meta and meta, and how it might be better this way. Movies seem more realistic than they did in the old days. Subplot about how a lot of the pop songs these days sound like they've been tampered with by AI. Old lady walked up, agreed she likes music better the old way, and said it's getting easier to hear why before she rolled her eye. That same lady barfed a screenplay off a too small wall. Before daybreak, before the writer could reread it all. Along had come a photograph the whole thing. They could read every word. Alas, all the studios rejected the screenplay and said it was so meta, it was absurd. Then it was cold and wrong for the geniuses of men involved, who truly got in up hopes they'd found their moment and some of their money problems could be solved. And the studio gave that screenplay to a computer and said, give me the exact same thing. And all the characters were robots. And they even had a song. And they even had a song. And the studio made money. That's an art gallery song, I think. Pardon my throat. I never had a cavity, but I got a snaggle tooth. I picked out my wisdom teeth when I was still in my youth. Checking out my strategy, and I always try too hard. Everything falls apart. I squeeze and it slips through my fingers. I never had a tragedy that it didn't involve youth. You get to be a certain age, nobody really cares for you. Checking out my strategy, and I always try too hard. Everything falls apart. I squeeze and it slips through my fingers. song, that last song and this one are both on the record we have back there called Homesick. It's our first full-length record. I made a little thing before, and now we got 2 songs out that are new. One of them's not out yet. It's so new. This song is called Ranger. My brother called it that because he thinks it's funny that I say Ranger in it, but it's about, you know, when you dip, when you're no longer hanging. Is it time for leaving? I could feel it in the moon and in the seasons. I could feel it coming on the wind, and everything ends, it ever begins. Surely you could have done better, and surely I didn't do my very best. I'ma only have kind words about you, but I know I'll be better off out there without you. Could have been more kind, and I should have been less and I could have been on my own time. I could have been on my own side. I surely spent time shoveling your shed. Now it's time I made time for my own pile of it. Though I be ranger, don't be a stranger. You know I'ma always be around, but I'll most likely be in some other part of town. Could have been more kind, and I should have been less blind. I wouldn't necessarily tell you stuff in between every song. It's very sensitive, these acoustic guitars. You know, we're playing across the street at the Riviera as a whole band with like special editions on March 7th. I think it's official. If it's not official, you'll find out that it's not, and you won't come. But it's right there. They got the whole marquee and everything. One night, it's going to say Flying Object on it. It's going to say Cup of Soup and Flying Object, and we're going to play at the same time and together. Well, that would, right? You see what I'm saying? Same night. Also, like, together. And if you don't know those guys, they're pretty special. You do know those guys. Rick, who played here, is his band. The last guy here. This song's called Trouble With You. I think the guitars work again. 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. We always figured that we'd get our chance. You never let me touch you when we used to dance. Hope we find ourselves having more good times. I won't make no trouble with you. You'd make sure the smokes I rolled you didn't have weed in them. I'd get you food and water and try to look after you. I wanted you to give me what I needed. You were thinking I won't make no trouble with you. Don't go making trouble with me. And I'd drive us straight back home. You'd fall asleep as quickly as you could have. Didn't want to be stuck in the car with me. I won't make no trouble with you, though we never did get our chance. I wish you'd let me touch you when we used to dance. Always find ourselves having such good times. I won't make no trouble with you, so don't go making trouble with me. I wanna get in trouble with you someday. Someday. Like a monster. Come and take stuff. 2. I can't challenge you. He wants to keep the sword very sharp for this set, apparently. The song in between, but I've never been good about that because I'm always like, they could talk about the songs like a little less.
You're great at that, Matt.
I know, I've had people make me cry talking about what the song's about before the song starts. And my concern with doing that is that I'll cry before I start playing the song.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
No, I'll be okay on this one. This is just about when stuff gets totally wrecked. 2, 3, 4. They've been calling for increased drilling so they can stack more dollars and shillings. I'm free fishing every river. What they're willing to kill make me quiver. Yeah, they're like a monster, and they only eat money. They've been spraying the water into the stone so they can get the blood in between the bones. What they're pushing, I think we should nix it. If something goes wrong, can nobody fix it? Yeah. It's like a monster, and they only eat money. Like a monster, but they all need money. They think they're so smart. Well, you think you're so smart. Oh, they think they're so smart. Well, I think they think so. Yeah, I know they think so. calling for increase, spending on more, defending more shackles and killing. Every fishing, every river, what they're willing to kill, make me quiver. Yeah, like a monster, and they only eat money. You're really like a monster, and you only eat money. And they think they're so smart. Well, they think they're so smart. Well, they think they're so smart. Yeah, they think, and I know they think so. took some tiny bits of paper and wrote down things about me that she loved. She is surely from the earth. Sometimes I'm sure that she is from above. It'd have been a happy pop song and then it turned mad country. She used her, then she no longer loved me. I use the same chords on many of these songs because they're all in the same theme. I got no problem with it cause they're getting across just what I mean. It's a story I'ma tell, it'll only take 1 or 2 records. The story of how she wrecked me and how I wrecked her. This will probably be the last song on the first record, but we'll see how it goes. We forgot to follow the signals and we wound up toe to toe, going blow for blow. I figured this song would be coming some kind of melancholy ending. No, I hope that we were mistaken when we thought it was breaking, that it was only bending. Some days I take down full pages of paper and I type out things about her that I love. She's surely from the earth. Sometimes I'm sure that she is from above. I can't tell if, I guess it's just because you can only you know what it sounds like. I can't tell if I lost my voice or if it's just how it is now.
You sound great.
Is it all right? Can you
Yes.
still hear? I was like, am I whispering? I'm not being self-conscious. I'm like, just like my ears change. My whole brain changed. What do you guys want to play now? We got time for a little more. We started a few minutes late anyway.
How did they do?
I was going to ask, really? They're done now? You have to wait till next year to... Oh, no, for you.
Dang.
If you cared, sorry. I did not care. I cared for you. Damn, you could have done so much better than that. Just kidding. I don't know anything about it. I'm glad you weren't relying on me to score a touchdown tonight. I mean, yeah, we can... Yeah, wait, I kind of want to play Submarine.
Let's play that song.
It seems like it goes after that one. So this song is also on that record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She came down from the moon in a submarine. Yeah, she'd been gone a while and she needed some good rest. She had to get back to the bottom of the ocean. So she went down a while and found herself a spot to settle in. At first she couldn't distinguish between the stars and the bioluminescent fish. But then she swam a while and learned to shine just like them. She went back up to the moon. She shone back on the waves from her submarine that could also fly. From her submarine, I was also a spaceship. From her spaceship, I could do the moon and back so quick. One night she came 11 times, and another time she came 9. A rumor had it she was coming here to meet some earthling guy. She was an otherworldly lover, and she knew that the earthling did love her. Alas, he couldn't fly, and he couldn't deep dive. No. Thank you. Our river flows north, some rivers flow south, some rivers flow into the ocean at their mouth. And when the earth cracks, the ocean swell. I wanna ring your bell. I wanna ring your bell. The aroma of your waters, the sound of your voice, to keep it by you or not, I really have no choice. Of all the banks and shores, I wanna know you as well. I wanna ring your bell. I wanna ring your bell. Now you got me running like I'm on remote control. You washed over my body and you washed over my soul. And when you sweat, I love the way you smell. I wanna ring your bell. I wanna ring your bell. would probably play a cover song right now, not because we don't have originals, because sometimes they're sweet and people recognize them. Can you do that here, or is that frowned upon because of the YouTube-ness or something? We're gonna play it was playing here earlier. Play you want to play a Gray Flame? And thank you again for having us. It was cold and ghostly out there, and the Bills lost, and we're sorry, but it's a beautiful night in here, and it's very warm, and it feels great to be with you. Mississippi Delta was shining like a national guitar. I'm following the river by the highway through the cradle of the Civil War. My traveling companion was 9 years old. He's the child from my first marriage. There's reason to believe we both be received in Graceland. She came back to tell me she's gone. Is it that I didn't notice? Is it that I didn't know my own bed? Is it that I didn't notice the way she brushed her hair from her forehead? And she'd say losing love is like a window to your heart. Everybody knows you're blown apart, and everybody can see you in blue. And in the grace. And now there's a girl in New York City who calls herself the human trampoline. Sometimes when I'm falling and flying and fumbling, I said, oh, that's exactly what she means. She means we're all falling into Graceland. And she knows losing love is like a window to your heart. Everybody knows you're blown apart, 'cause everybody can see you've been blown back into Graceland. Memphis, Tennessee, all blown to Graceland. Pilgrims of families, and we're all blowing into Graceland. Thank you for a very nice night here at the gallery. We hope we get to see you again. We're Flying Object. We got time. What, should we do one more song? We'll play one. We'll do a really great job, too. What do you guys want to play? What do you want to hear? Maybe we could play a song you want to hear. I believe that we're uniquely capable of doing that. We can play that song together, right? It sounds like a...
Yeah.
Just get into it. I can't seem to make heads or tails about society and culture. If it's even the same coin, everybody making art is getting vultured. I can't seem to hear dollars or cents when we're talking art and money. We put art through the money machine and it always comes out funny. We're vexed about music, art, and culture. We're worried about what's stolen, sold. When a guy like me steals rock and roll, we'll get it free on the internet and maybe share it to your stories. Not a dollar's gonna come my way, so don't you worry. When you're thinking this song sounds familiar, yeah, I'm sure I heard it somewhere. Or maybe it's a cover of a cover of a cover, or you're having a nightmare. You're thinking maybe it was Lou Reed, Roy Orbison, or Leonard Cohen, and I'm thinking it was somebody better from before that whose name we don't know. Rock and roll. I can't see the head of the tail, and I'ma have to trade off a coin. I don't wanna be computer rock and roll, it sounds so annoying. But if I want you to hear these songs, I gotta play them in a way that you like. The all the other bands that sound like this one made me say goodnight. Now we're vexed about music, art, and culture. We're worried about what's stolen, sold. Rock and roll. No, it ain't any different when a guy like me steals rock and roll. No, it ain't any different when a guy like me. Ain't any different when a guy like me. Ain't any different when a guy like me steals rock and roll. Thank you, thank you.